I'm going to mention that our guest today is the co-creator of one of the best shows ever that isn't Harvey Birdman, and been the voice is one of the main voices in one of the many shows on Adult Swim, and one of the best and funniest guys they have, Mr. Dave Willis.
Woo!
Also,
That's the Swimcast.
We want to thank him for giving us a little bit of his time this week.
How you doing?
We are
I'm
doing
just sort of
excellent.
shouting at my monitor. Am I coming in really loud?
That's okay, we can make it louder.
Okay.
It'll blow away. I think Trish should start with her famous question.
So, Dave, this is a very serious question. Very serious, okay?
Very serious.
Very personal. So if it's too much, if it brings up memories of being molested or anything, you can cry, but you have to answer it. What do you like cats, and what is your favorite kind of cat? Because obviously the answer to the first one is yes.
Of course. Yes, of course. I'm a huge... yes, I have 102 cats. I am. I
Wait,
actually am a cat.
Are you
person.
my mom? She also has 102 cats.
Well, you need to visit her more often, maybe. I had 2 cats. Well, I had 3 cats, and one of them is still living.
Oh.
Renfield. My early cat, Gurn Blanston, did not survive the move.
Aww.
So yes, I am a cat person, and the second part of your question was...
What's your favorite
cat?
kind?
Well, I like probably the Siamese. I've owned 2 in my life, and I've found that really when I go to amateur feline fighting matches, I've found that the Siamese are really the fiercest, most fierce competitors. I've found the least amount of trouble when I file their teeth and their claws down for international matches. I think that they're mostly bred for that, and I interbreed them, to try to bring out those characteristics in their genetics.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that.
So the Siamese, I think, are probably my favorite. Look, it's an underground association, and I'd appreciate it if maybe we didn't advertise it too much in this podcast.
We'll edit this out.
You may want to talk to Dana because he's having issues with cats taking dumps by the side of his house.
Yeah.
Well, he's allergic to work. I was going to say cats, but no, work.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So-
you should do a session with him. 2 takes. That's all you get.
I'm done with this. No more. So I'm gonna.
I'll
If
give
you
you
let
one
me,
angry and one sad, and then I'm done. I got a chowder voice over it.
Oh boy.
Big time. I'm SAG now.
So, if you don't mind, I'm going to jump into the Aquadine-related questions. I'm going to ask, how's the upcoming season looking?
I think it's great. It's great. As opposed to last season, we actually are doing all the episodes about the characters. In fact, it's a Frylock season actually.
Well, at one point last year, we were under the impression that it was going to be an Aquadine Hunger Force season without the Aquadines in it.
We kind of got the idea that it would. Well, I was just cracking in an interview that they weren't going to be in the season, and that the whole season was going to be about the house, and
Oh boy.
and we would bring in all these other characters, and by the end of the season, those characters would move to a different location, and it would be a completely different show, but still have the name Aqua Teen Hunger Force. And as I'm making this up, I'm thinking, this is an awesome idea. But after like the 3rd or 4th episode, I think we started to miss the characters and brought them back. But this year, I can promise you that every episode will include our characters.
Yay.
But yeah, they're great. I think the shows are really good, and most of them are kind of done. We had to finish 4 of them really quickly to get them on the DVD, but they're really good. So yeah, I'm excited about it. And then we have one of them is going to be our Star Wars spectacular.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because we feel like that really hasn't been touched on enough in popular culture.
Right.
Or on Adult Swim.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
No.
So we're offering our competing Star Wars special. Spelled with well, actually it's Star Wars Wars with 3 Z's, because not to be confused with that other franchise. And then we have the live action episode, which is going to be the 10th episode of the year, including the which we're casting right now. So,
how is the casting for Carl going?
Do you have any hopefuls?
They're awesome. I love them. I think they're great. I mean, we met one guy who's Mexican who can't speak a lick of English.
Yeah.
He had to say he had to do the lines phonetically. He was coached by his son. I need no instructions. Know how to rock.
It's Aqua Teen's version of William Hung.
Yeah, I think there's. I don't know if you guys have checked the website, but there's like a full half of them are awesome. I think it's going to be really hard to pick. Some of them have the look perfect, and some of them have the voice perfect, but there's some that have the complete package. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun to pick somebody. But we're also casting for the other characters. We've currently been rejected by Samuel L. Jackson.
Wow. And that guy does everything.
Yeah, apparently everything but Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Wow.
Yeah, and I saw, a trailer for Lakeview Terrace. I'm like, come on, we're not that bad. Who else have we been rejected by? Kyle Gass of Tenacious D.
Wow.
We just got that rejection in the mail today. So yes, we've been rejected by a number of very talented people.
Who do everything except Aqua Teen.
Right, exactly.
So, in that case, maybe you should try Malcolm McDowell next.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, what's his deal? He'll do anything for as long as we provide a trailer and 3 square meals a day. I mean, I would say a full 90+% of things we call entertainment just suck. They're terrible.
Yep.
And yet the movie was panned.
Oh, Hancock?
No, the Aqua Teen movie.
Oh.
I call it the movie. I have a
Philistines.
I'll have you know that the movie here in Eugene was absolutely packed every time I went.
I won't lie. I mean, I think that our movie definitely had it had flaws. I mean, there were definitely some as a viewer, there were some salt flats there in the middle. You had to do some heavy pedaling to get to some other sections, but I think we stayed true to the show, and I don't know. And there are plenty of great movies and great TV shows out there, but I don't know. I think Matt and I were definitely trying to do something original, but without appearing like an affectation, and I don't know, and you can afford to do that when you make something for no money, Then nobody cares. A few people get in your way because you don't, why not?
My opinion is that movie was epic, and I'm not just saying that because I sat 2 rows in front of you the first time I saw it.
That's right, and I was checking your reactions throughout the movie to make sure that you were pleased.
Did you approve?
I couldn't tell sitting back there. A lot of times I just had to see if you were ever nodding your head. You were either laughing quietly or
Oh no! If I'm laughing, you hear it.
Okay.
Well, did you figure it was a good sign that we just didn't get up and walk out?
Well, I went to the movie. I went to about 5 or 6 premieres that night. Because I'm thinking, all right. This is my first movie. This may be my only movie, so I'm going to check it out. And the first one we went to was right after work. It was like around 6:30, and there were 8 people in the audience, and half of them were elderly. And I was very concerned.
Is Perfect Hair Forever dead forever?
Perfect Hair Forever is on hiatus until probably perfect. It probably should change the name to Perfect Hair Never.
Imperfect Hair.
It's a damn shame.
I don't know.
That's a
I had
damn
very
shame.
little to do with that show, though. I did some voices, but
I have to mention you changed the way I talked for a good 2 months.
I don't even know if I could do Quapio anymore.
That's all I tried to do.
Can't make it.
It's like me doing. It's me doing my dad's version of the old Peter Sellers Inspector Clouseau. Does your dog bark? That isn't that my dog. Yeah. But a more obnoxious version of that.
A little less French.
Yeah, with an occasional, come on, man.
This has been an Adult Swim Central production.